The only thing we didn't like clear out of the garage was one of the like cabinets had just a ton of paint in it, and you know that needs to be like handled. Like, you know, it needs to be disposed of properly. So we didn't really want to like pay for proper disposal or just have to like deal with the paint basically. So we just left it there, but it's all like probably expired or at least like not very good anymore. But I'm sure some of it's still good.
This is Fiona with XOps. Do you read me? Jennifer.
5x5, Fiona. ETA?
You're about 10 minutes from the DMZ drop zone.
Glad to hear your voice on the line. Wouldn't have made it through Iraq without you.
Bet you say that to all your support operatives.
Only the ones who saved my ass.
Just doing my job. We're close. You might want to get your gear together for the drop. Have you checked out your new PDA yet?
Of course. Transflective screen, high-res image, fast uplink.
Don't worry, there's not going to be a test.
Not true. I'll be testing it plenty in the field.
I know it's not state-of-the-art.
M4A1 carbine. Barrel tends to overheat. Other than that, a fine weapon.
Man, I'm so hyped about these new consistent warp strats. This is like honestly completely changed how I feel about running this category. I'm like really excited to run this now, rather than just like feeling obligated to.
Definitely up to my standards.
Because there's so much time save potential. This really is like one of the categories with like the weakest records at the moment. Other than, I mean, 100% is definitely the weakest record, but I just don't want to change gears because it'll take a lot of effort to like relearn.
I know.
It always does take, you know, a lot of effort to relearn the categories if I leave them for too long.
That much money in one lifetime?
You know me. I've got expensive tastes.
Especially with no Helo because it uses such different mechanics from every other category. Most of the categories you're just flying from point A to point B and then doing some like, you know, specific things here and there. But the driving in this is, there's so many specific like driving strats. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I really wanted to like make more splits. But that's okay, we'll just go with this for now. Splits aren't really that big of a deal. Kind of a minor thing that I wanted to change.
Your primary objective is to get to the Allied HQ. Colonel Garrett is waiting for you. Great, they've blocked the road. The area is a lot hotter than we expected. Hang on while I patch into the Allied uplink.
Charge! I am under heavy
Yeah,
enemy
the North
fire.
Koreans stage an assault on the Allied HQ. I'm hearing reports of intense shelling in the area. Head north to the Allied HQ. Garrett is expecting you.
I just want you to explain to me why we're still getting a crap show up.
Yeah, I mean, for real, right? Like, it's almost a guarantee that one of these two warps is not going to work during this run. Although, the second warp doesn't need to work. Like, my record doesn't even have the second warp, so we can still keep going as long as we finish the Jack contract.
Taking fire!
Oh man, that was terrible. Gotta...
Alright. That's okay. You can still verify him, but now we only get half the bounty.
What are the... Wow, I can't even remember. What's the name of the fighter jet? They're not... The Blue Angels. I was gonna say, we got the Blue Angels flying overhead there. I almost called them Charlie's Angels.
Now let's take care of those artillery pieces. The AN are providing air support. You should be able to target the artillery from here.
Roger, target received.
That was a little early. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Great
Nice.
work. Garrett will be pleased. Now get back to the AN HQ. Wow, what a mess. They go talk to the guard again.
The Cruise Angel.
fair.
Oh man.
Maybe I was wrong about that. And I sure as hell don't mind the opportunity to get something done around.
Nice. Good
One of
RNG.
ours.
You've got mail from the Allies about that CIA operative working for the South Koreans.
I can't hear you. Are you looking for the car keys? No. I don't know. There's... If you really can't find one, you can take the keys to the Volvo and go into the garage. Because there's some in the Volvo. There's one in the Volvo or the NSX. But you shouldn't need... Well... Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because you're not fully vaccinated yet.
사령관님, 이분이 바로 대령님이 전화하신. 안녕하세요.
What do you think? Are you going to be able to work with this guy?
Believe me, I've dealt with lots of blowhards like him.
I've identified each defense point for you. They'll flash when NK troops are in proximity. You won't have long to get from point to point, so be quick. Troops are attacking the north defense point.
Ah, that was really bad timing. Did my Jeep blow up? What the hell happened? That sucks. Who blew up my Jeep?
Troops are moving in near the east defense point.
Does anybody know what just happened there? How I lost that Jeep? I'm assuming this gunner just like blew it up, but I didn't really, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Normally, that's why I don't really want a gunner. All I want is a passenger there, so that the North Koreans don't get into my Humvee. But a gunner, that's a good reason why you don't want, or don't need and especially, or don't want and especially don't need a gunner.
NK troops are moving in on the south defense point.
Ah, crap. It's gonna be really hard to get that Jeep on the other side of the truck. I'm just gonna leave him be at this point. The guy's gonna jump out before I can even blow it up. Alright, maybe that was a mistake. That took quite a while, actually. Alright, this was a pretty lousy stem to tide, but not really an execution issue. It's kind of just bad luck. Yeah, it looks like I'm losing. Wow, I'm losing a lot of time here. I'm losing like 30 seconds, it looks like. Well, make that 35 seconds. And I'm talking about compared to gold, not compared to my PB. It tips over all the time. It's like 100% consistent. Well, I should say. It's damn near close to 100% consistent that if you shoot one of those two Jeeps with an AT missile, the other one will flip over. But even though they flip over, you still need to shoot them because it takes so long for the enemies to actually climb out of the jeeps.
I just forwarded you a message from a man named Yusuf Urinov. I've got his file here. He's a major domo with the Russian mob. Dangerous, but almost certainly worth it in terms of money and...
Oh, somehow I managed to catch up quite a bit. Did I like crash my... I must have like crashed the Humvee on the drive over to the Mafia HQ. Because I caught up pretty... like quite a bit there. So it looks like I'm only going to be losing like 25 seconds or something. 27.
There's something wrong with Sergei. I don't trust him.
Me either, but it could be a valuable resource.
Ah, he threw a grenade. Alright, that... he didn't flip it over, so I think we should be okay. But that is the risk with this strat. That's the only risk, really, is that he throws a grenade and flips this truck over. Well, this is also kind of not great. Yeah, that didn't go very well. That was definitely about as bad as this could have gone. I got a really unlucky bounce on the rooftop there. Like, not about, like the way I landed, the truck kind of flipped around, and that made it really hard to... I didn't have enough speed to do like a quick exit from the truck, basically. Yeah, it's a new truck green up. I found it while I was trying to figure out more consistent strats for those 2 warps the other day. Oh, you know what's also new, which I actually forgot to do here. What's also new is doing a warp out of this contract. But not warping out of it completely, but skipping the Jaju unlock. We don't need a Jaju anymore, which is like kind of sad, but the press truck is actually faster than the Jaju, as far as I could tell. I didn't end up testing it. If this run dies, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Since I already unlocked the Jaju, and since I'm not 100% confident that the press truck is better, I'm going to... I don't know, let me think. No, let's do the press truck. I'm gonna do the press truck. If the run dies, I am gonna test the. I'm gonna compare speeds between the press truck and the Jaju. But for now, I'm just gonna assume the press truck's faster, and I'm gonna use that for the 2 contracts where it's needed. Dead category. We still use the Jaju at one point. We just don't use it for the Ace contracts.
A mercenary, violence for profit, the 2 hallmarks of Western ideology.
Charming guy, really.
Oh, I'm sure he'll warm right up once you get to know him. There's the museum, destroy it!
Roger, target received.
Hey, I just got an email from Chinese. Well done, that's one less NK Command Center.
Hey!
Dude, I love it when cats just get like randomly hyper. It's so fun.
Install the major players before you commit yourself.
I haven't like lived with a cat in a long time. Even though I always grew up with cats, and I live with one now, and it's so fun. I definitely kind of miss like having a cat around. I feel bad because I wish, you know, if I had a cat, I think I would get 2 cats so that they could play together. Because I feel like this cat gets kind of like lonely and bored.
Extra cash, eh?
So many dead civilians.
Yosef, look who's back. Hey.
The Russians are providing a copter for you. I hope you remember your flight training.
Nice bait job. So much for a low profile.
Where am I going? Can I squeeze through here? No. Pay attention. Pay attention. Come on. I got distracted thinking about cats. Well, it wasn't otherwise good walking the dog, despite, you know, forgetting where I was going at the beginning. Yeah, this would have been a gold. That's crazy. This would have been a gold if I hadn't done that. That's kind of a bummer, but also it's mostly funny.
That looks familiar.
At least they patched it up.
Hey, I brought it back in one piece.
There's the jack. Take him out, we get our bounty.
Nice. Really good RNG here. No, no, no. Stop. You were being so good, Mr. Jack. Why do you gotta run back to the train? What has the train ever done for you? I did not mean to switch weapons there. Oh, hello.
I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
That is a very dangerous spot to stand, sir.
I am taking enemy fire.
Sergei isn't going to...
Easy money. Nice gold. Yes.
First the Chinese,
Oh, that's so
the Russians aren't out to win
validating.
Sometimes you have to break.
I was really on the fence about whether or not this new strat could be faster than my current gold, and it took all of like 3 attempts to beat my previous gold with the new strat. That is awesome.
The North and South Korean forces are fighting near your position. location. Great, they've blocked the road. If you're not properly disguised, they will shoot at you on sight.
I drove it a little too far. Hopefully that's okay. I hope I don't mess up the spawns here. Oh wait, hold on, I want to shoot this guy first.
Good one.
Good one. Alright, and alright, we're good. Nice. Ow. Ow. Bruh.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
South Koreans are starting to retreat. They obviously weren't expecting this kind of resistance.
Where is he?
Sergei is
Oh!
going to
Oh, are you kidding me? Someone clipped that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Maybe that he didn't realize. The real brains of their operation was Yosef.
Well, I'd watch out for him, too. I'm forwarding you an email. Yosef is personally offering a bonus if you can finish this job.
That was too good.
You access to a support item he thought you might find useful. I've identified the allied officer for you. Looks like he's giving a...
Of course, though.
Don't let
The strat didn't work, right? Like, it didn't work as it was... Ah, jeez. As it was intended, like, as it was... That's really wonderful. I got hit by an artillery gun. That's a first. Okay, well, this truck is probably a goner.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Alright, I need to run down the hill. No, the tape, that actually was not at all the tape.
That'll be worth something to the
Believe it or
Allies.
not. The tape doesn't help, the tape is not lined up for, shots with, so believe it or not, the center of reticle, if you're in a helicopter, is different than this, don't hit the tree, than the center of reticle if you're just, like, on the ground with a rifle. So, I can't really rely too much on the tape. Like, the tape will be high if I use that for, like, ground shots. How did the truck not blow up there? Did it just, like, stop perfectly before hitting that building?
I don't think that's what Yosef had in mind by quietly. Run down, 3 to go. I've identified the prisoner for you. He appears to
Don't
be
die.
SKP
Don't die. I need you.
at high speed.
I need you
wonder
to skip
when
the
they're
fade
in
out.
such a hurry. I've identified the SK officer. SK forces appear to have secured the entire area. It seems like they were waiting for the arrival of the NK prisoners. It won't take long for word of the prisoner's death to reach the SK officer. Better hurry. Good work, you're halfway there. There you go, only one target left. I've identified the Chinese tank commander. I think he's on patrol in one
Yeah,
of his tanks.
for real. That truck was the real MVP of that section there.
last target. Mission bounty is being transferred as we speak.
Oh, I still got the fade out. Interesting. Okay, so the turret guy has nothing to do with the fade out? Dude, I do not know what causes these fade outs to get skipped. I have no idea. I don't know like what I'm doing differently when they get skipped. Maybe it's just random.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the
Dude, how did that truck not blow up? What's going on with my trucks, man? Shiv Potato, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before.
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
This run is actually, like, I mean, it's going well because I got both of the warps, which is, a neat, like, has been rare up to this point. I'm actually, like, clubs was pretty slow overall. I had a really nice gold for the jack of clubs, but otherwise, like, clubs was pretty mediocre. Diamonds has been going fine, but I did lose quite a bit of time during this split at the beginning when I crashed the truck, or I got shot by the artillery or whatever. I'm not actually sure where the... Oh, I guess in the next split. I was about to say, I'm not really sure where the majority of the time save is in the rest of the run, but I guess it's in the next split because it looks like I've got 2 minutes to save there.
Наемники здесь, чтобы увидеть Сергея. Hey, look who it is, the Mercenary. Does some work for us, get some of our men.
You're doing well so far. Sergei might not know how valuable you are, but I do.
Yeah, so losing like 20 seconds here.
Dealing with the press makes me nervous. Remember XOP's policy.
Don't get caught.
It's so clutch that they just like leave trucks outside of the HQ like that. I mean, I guess if they didn't do that, it, relatively speaking, it wouldn't matter, right? Because the run would just be a little slower. But still, it's definitely convenient. Because then you don't really need to like plan for what vehicle you bring to the HQ.
According to his files, Quinn's been
Yeah, that's so true.
out of the area. But the Allies have all the roads blocked off
Oh,
and
that's
own the
not
air,
really
so
what I
how
wanted to
he's
do,
doing
but
is a mystery.
that's okay, I guess.
Let's go!
I don't know if you're in the Mercenaries Discord,
Check your email.
Potato,
Go for some
but
interesting insights into
there
the
is one. It
journalists.
exists, and it's pretty active and fun. So if you want to join, somebody here can share a link if you're interested. Didn't I say I died here? I don't know. I don't remember.
He's using the hospital as a cover for his operation.
It's crazy that I can't remember that recently of a...
He's blowing up the hospital, destroying the
Oh,
evidence.
you're still alive?
If you don't catch him, no one will know how he gets weapons into the area. The journalist has been killed. Sergei will most certainly be pleased to hear that. Sergei is going to be happy to hear about this.
It's crazy to me that the game charges you for killing a member of the press when you kill this guy, because like Fiona has the intel that he's actually a spy. He's not even a journalist. So like, should that really count? You know? So I had $0 there until the contract finished because I killed a journalist.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. That'll be worth something to the
I'm trying to think of how I could have died in this. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I didn't die during It's Who You Know. I died at like the last number card. I died right before I verified him. That's where all the time save is. Really good RNG there with the South Korean opening the gate for me. I don't actually think this saves that much time going this way, if any time at all, but I think it does.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
I mean, they could know. I mean, Fiona could just tell them, right? Also, I don't think the fee actually is to the AN. I think the fee, maybe you could double check that, but if I remember, the in-game reason for the fee for the journalists is so that ex-ops can cover their ass, basically, and, like, fix the negative press that comes around, like, their mercenary killing press members. But maybe that was actually for the AN and not for ex-ops, but I thought it was for ex-ops.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Good work.
Okay, I'm on my way. Special delivery.
Nice. Jaju. I like how I just torpedoed that North Korean Jeep. That was pretty awesome. That was really bad luck, and he just dropped my health from 100 to 59 because the Chinese Jeep just turned left. No idea why. He was like, driving along, and oh my god, a squirrel! And just swerved right in front of me. So, that was nice.
Your SNS signal's being jammed.
Hopefully that is not going to bite me in the butt here. I got a ZSU. I'm trying to debate whether that's I don't think that's close enough to where I need it to be, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get another one. If I don't get a ZSU, it's fine. I haven't really gotten a ZSU during... I've gotten like 2 ZSUs ever since I thought of that strat. Yeah, so there's not one here. I need one like around here so that I can climb up this hill and get the 10 a little faster. But it's fine. Oh no. That was bad. No! Get back here. No! Ah. That sucks. I didn't drive the Jaju up the hill. I missed the angle by like a few frames, or a few pixels or whatever. And so it kind of set my... It just messed everything up. It's kind of hard to explain exactly how that's supposed to go, but... Suffice to say, I messed it up. Alright, the Jaju didn't lose any health from falling down the hill, so that's good. And I got a disguise, so 55 health should be more than adequate for this next part. Are squirrels common in China? I guess they're probably pretty common in most places in the world. I'm just wondering whether, like when I think of like eating squirrels, I think of like southern United States. Trying to think of whether people from China would even consider that as they're driving through North Korea. Well, I guess I'll do a speed burst. I want to judge you in real life too. Dude, that would be hype. The ultimate like Mercenaries merch would be a real life Jaju that you could like order brand new, but on one condition. It has to be like you order it new and then it gets built and then it gets driven around a bunch by like the factory worker, like the employees or whatever, and then it gets sent to you just like the Merchant of Menace. You know, you always get a slightly used Jaju. Okay, 2-wheel strats.
Check your radar for the location.
Comes with 59 health. Delivered by helicopter. You have to throw a smoke grenade to
have all the intelligence necessary to track down the Ace of Diamonds.
beckon it. I'm trying to think of the right word. Beckon's not the word I wanted to use, but there's a word I wanted to use. Alright, this was a pretty good split. I'm trying to think of if anything really went wrong here, other than the like Chinese Jeep kind of cutting me off. But even that wasn't that big of a time loss. It was like probably 8 seconds or something. I didn't have the fastest 4 of diamonds in the world. I took that one kind of safe, but that just comes with the territory of this new route, which relies on the Mafia Technical instead of the Allied Humvee. It just doesn't have the health to sustain like an RPG shot or like any shots from the MD 500 that's parked there or anything like that. So you have to be kind of careful.
I got your clearance for the Ace of... I don't care what they're denying. You tell that Russian...
Nice gold. Very nice gold.
General Chang is one of Sung's closest aides and most experienced commanders. He'll be a tough nut to crack.
Oh, it's hard to take a man named Chin Chang seriously, but I'll give it a shot.
I've marked the location of the Type 07 super gun on your radar. The gun is hardened and has a jamming system built in. You'll need to find a way to destroy it.
Okay. I'm on my way. Special delivery.
The battle was quick, and there were few casualties.
There's a lot of radiation in the area ahead of you. Probably a byproduct of the supergun's radioactive shells. You need to find a shielded vehicle like a tank to take you through. Your SNS, the whole area around the supergun is bathed in radiation. You'll have to find a way to destroy it without getting close.
I'm trying not to get like nervous about this run, and what I keep trying to remind myself is that this is attempt number 1 after like getting the new playing the odd strats worked out. So like, I feel like I could definitely do this again, you know, and like that's what I'm kind of trying to keep in perspective in case this dies. There's really only one thing that could like kill the run at this point, and that would be if I die here. Well, actually, even if I died here, I could probably do this contract again. The only thing I think could really kill this run is if the warp out of the Jack of Hearts doesn't work, which it has failed. Does everything look really like blurry to you guys there? Like the super gun was like out of focus or something. That was odd.
Looks like General Chang is preparing for a final push. I've marked his location on your radar.
That was clean.
Great work. You've verified the ace of diamonds. The Allies are wiring the bounty to us now.
It's the Mercenaries.
We've dropped you into the Allied MASH unit in Kusol. You're about 100 miles north of your previous location. Before you head off after General Chul Kang and the rest of the Hearts, you may want to take some time and get your bearings.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to change the split name. That's sad. I'll make it Press Truck Strats with a little frowny face. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, that was kind of slow, but it'll play. Keep it Jaji strats. Yeah, okay. Come on, jump. Come on and jump!
Now an enemy of the Chinese.
Go ahead and jump.
Though my aides tell me I should have you killed for your careless actions against my men, it seems I must...
All of that time lost was in the like trip from the MASH to the Chinese HQ, because the Ace contract was perfect. I don't really think I could save that much more time there.
They have the front of their outpost well protected. You need to find another way into that valley, or be prepared to spend a lot of money.
Alright, I could have gotten an unlucky bounce there, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that was pretty lucky that I didn't get an unlucky... Oh, slow exit.
Good, you have the codes. Now get back to Chinese HQ.
No. Crap. That's bad. Alright, old strats. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to get rocketed here. Wonderful. Just wonderful. That's all right. I mean, that's definitely not a rip run, and not even close to it. That's like 30 seconds at most or something. It's really not that big of a deal. And that was my fault. I got out of the truck not as close to the building as I normally do, and I didn't realize how important that positioning was to being able to climb up the hill. Okay, we're not getting much here in the way of like vehicles to destroy. Oh, here we go. Here's one. See if I can get it to lock on, and then we will. Yeah. Hopefully I got it.
The General
Damn.
will be pleased to receive those codes. Great.
All right.
The Chinese decided to progress.
All right, now that's a big time loss because I missed the warp too.
南韩人也可以共鸣。
I can't say I've ever been paid to start a war between two countries.
They just call us the Black Hand.
That was really bad RNG on like things to blow up at the Chinese HQ. Bro, get in. I think I might have been at an angle that he just couldn't, like, get into, but I'm not really sure.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
Colonel Zhao Peng is in...
I thought I wasn't going to get him there for a second. He took quite a bit of damage there.
Count on Peng for another face card?
Oh yes, we can always count on Payne to do what's in Payne's best interest.
I don't think I was missing him. I don't know. Who knows? That was kind of weird. Bulletproof everything. Yeah, right. Alright, so this is where the run could definitely die. Like, if this warp doesn't work, then the run's over. And it just, like, sometimes, and by sometimes I mean one time ever, sometimes killing the journalist just doesn't count. And the run could, honestly at this point I'm not super far ahead, where like the run could probably die during spades too, just from like execution. Because it's not insane to lose like a couple minutes during spades just from like bad luck or something going wrong, or you know. Nice, I actually got a disguise this time. I've been kind of struggling to get a disguise lately. And I lost my disguise. Oh, I almost clipped through the wall. It's always nice if you can clip through the wall there. It might have been good for me to let him keep walking a little bit. Whatever, it's fine. Actually, no. The time to walk this guy to the he is shooting me through the shipping container.
Helicopter while being bombarded with radiation.
Or tank shells.
Nice, first try.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I'm in the air. I am taking enemy...
Oh, they're actually shooting him. That's not good.
I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Oh, he's all turned around. Oh, now what do I do? I think I'm gonna have to drive the press truck over here. Wait, am I just stupid? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. What am I thinking? Why did I think it was on the other side? That's weird. I don't know why my brain was not working there.
I am taking enemy fire.
Alright, nice. I think it worked.
Colonel Zhao
Nice.
Peng
Alright,
is
we're good. Oh, that was dumb. That was a completely pointless waste of time. Part of me thinks that taking that Jeep would actually be faster than taking this truck. Because with the truck, I have to, like, swing around back here.
Check your radar for the location.
So I'm probably going to lose time in this split because my run was really good at this like part. Even though it says I've got 5 seconds off of gold. Yeah, I mean, I was also hoping that I was going to kill her with the truck. That would have been a little faster.
It's the mercenary.
Oh, she's way over there.
There's another car nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Wow. That's okay. Just trying to think what my strategy should be here for the, Oh my god, they got into my truck. No, I didn't mean to throw a frag. No. I did not stun myself there somehow. Okay, this is kind of sketchy. I'm in a really bad spot with health. The truck's actually in a pretty good spot with health, but I'm at 20 health, and I don't think that's gonna matter, but it just makes me kind of nervous. That was all over the place. That was a really like messy 9 of spades. All right, don't flip, please. Nice. Oh, well, not. Okay. Well, it didn't flip. It technically did what I asked it to do, which was to not flip. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not good. Oh, the helicopter's already very much taken off. I don't really have time to deal with the helicopter. What do I do? Did I call an air superiority? Oh, that's a grenade. Yeah, there goes my truck. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Mr. Truck. All right, we're gonna try to do a stun block here at the last minute. See if we can salvage the truck. And I need to take this really slow over the side of the hill here. Okay, we're gonna just baby this over to the Mafia HQ. No sudden moves. Oh my god. We're gonna stay on the roads. Actually, that's not true. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they ran into each other somehow. The two North Korean Jeeps just crashed into each other. Okay, alright, alright. Oh my god. Please, Jaju's no sudden moves. Holy moly, are we gonna make it? What a miracle. Wow.
You here to look at some merchandise?
Oh my god, that was so clutch. Dude, I would gladly take a 45-second time loss there. For like how chaotic that was.
This will be a good opportunity to get to know Joseph better.
Yeah, and who wouldn't want that? You realize we're walking into a trap.
There is a Russian proverb.
Oh man, that was insane. I had a really good spades in my record, by the way, so I mean, like, the time loss here is not, you know, I'm not too surprised by it or concerned about it.
It is a pity we couldn't work together like this before. This is how it should have been. Let's go.
It's an ambush. Sergey set you up.
Okay, I'm on my way. Special delivery.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm on my way.
How did he crash that late? Normally he like crashes right when he spawns in, or he doesn't crash at all. What did he hit? There must have been a piece of debris from like one of these explosions that like bounced up and hit him or something. Part of me is thinking I should just go take Sergey's car again. Or I mean Yosef's car again. I don't know if I can swing around fast enough here. Oh, nice. Baby driver here.
Get Joseph and get out of there.
Get in, bro. Man, I almost ran him over. What are you doing? Wow. I almost let go of the throttle and ran him over there because he just like ran right back in front of the truck. Jesus. Oh, come on, give me a speed burst. Ooh, this is a bad escort service. Yeah, Spade so far has just been terrible. Hopefully I can save some time during the next split, but it's also the hardest split in the run, so.
Take care of it. It's inside.
Joseph's in trouble. You'd better help him. Joseph is safe and we
Bro,
want $1 million.
whatever.
Наемники здесь, чтобы видеть Сергея.
Oh my god, that's such garbage.
I'm running this operation.
Shut up, Joseph.
Sergey ran everything into the ground.
Jeez.
Okay, listen up. I know the
That
general
is
locations of
bogus.
the officers, but you're going to have to get close or use your binoculars to identify them. If you take them out without killing any loyal Mafia soldiers, Joseph will pay us a lot more.
Of course, as soon as I shoot my target, any other Mafia in the area will jump on me.
Target
Roger,
confirmed.
target
Take
received.
him.
Bombs free.
You're now an enemy of the Chinese.
I'm not really going to try to save time during this split per se. I'm just going to try to take it nice and easy because I've still got a pretty healthy lead.
There he is.
Oh, I got him. Wow, that was actually a pretty good shot. No, don't get in, don't get in, don't get in. Ooh.
Спасайся, кто может. Хвати.
That was pretty slow. I couldn't get the... I was aiming too high with my binoculars to verify the target.
nearby. Check your radar for the location.
I need ammo. There we go. Oh man, gonna need health here too when that grenade goes off.
That can't be good.
Good work.
Crap.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
I can't
Oh!
shoot.
Oh no.
Up here. Watch your fire.
Oh no. Did I just despawn him? We gotta move in on foot. Oh, there he is.
Target terminated.
Yes! Oh, oh my god, that was a... Oh, jeez. That was my fault. I kind of lost focus there. But we're still good. We're still in this. We're losing time left and right, but we still got the lead. Yeah, that was one of my biggest like mistakes that I've made throughout this run. Like so far, I've been pretty happy with my gameplay in this run, despite some things like not going well. But that was bad. That was just straight bad gameplay.
Check your radar for the location.
Alright, probably should have thrown a frag there, but that's alright. Hopefully, if I stun myself, it's not the end of the world, but I probably should have just,
That'll be worth
nice.
something to the Allies.
We are out of here. Saved a little time there compared to my last run.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Alright, I'm just gonna get her on foot. It's gonna take too long for me to try to swing around. Alright, not looking great health-wise. What do you think here? Do I want my... Yeah, I probably want my anti-tank
That'll
missiles
be worth
out.
something to the Allies.
Yeah, I'm really worried about that helicopter. That took way too long. This helicopter's
Your residence
definitely
jammed.
gonna get a shot off on me here. It might not hit me, but he's definitely gonna get a shot
All
off.
options are back online.
Ooh, he did not. He did not get a shot off. Interesting. He was shooting me with the chain gun, but he didn't fire an AT missile. Alright, we are looking pretty good. Alright, if we get a ZSU in the tunnel, then that would be amazing.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Shit, that was not good. What do we got? Nope, tank. Alright, let's blow him up. Alright, man, we are good. Go ahead and get the card. Questionable whether I should have thrown a frag there, but hopefully it's okay. As long as I don't, like, directly hit myself.
Colonel Garrett's going to be happy to
That's
hear
exactly what I
about
was concerned about, because now if they throw a frag... Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm overthinking this. I'm getting concerned about things that are extremely unlikely.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
I took that really wide. Hopefully I can still get up the hill. No. Okay, okay, we still made it. Dude, climbing up this hill is definitely, there's an art to it. It is not as easy as it looks. Alright, we're getting out here. I'm done with this. I'm not even going to try for the quick exit.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Good job.
Okay.
Special delivery.
Is there a health here by any chance? No, of course not. There is ammo here, though. That's actually good to know. That's really good to know. Because I purposely get ammo earlier in case I run out of AT missiles. I mean, it's probably... Nah, I should still do that. Because if I ever accidentally drop the AT missiles and it's got one shot in it, then it'll despawn. And I don't want to even risk that. Oh, no. Oh, please. Please land right side up. Why?
Good.
Why?
There goes my ride.
That is trash. Oh my god. Why do I even bother? I should just run down the mountain. And, oh, there's another one. Thank you, game.
That's him. Take him out.
Oh.
That's him. All the officers have been killed. Yosef's
What a shot. That was a dumbfire rocket. I still don't really know the best way to, so last run I missed that guy because I aimed too far to the right and the rocket had to like kind of swing around back. This time I overcompensated because I aimed too far left and the rocket actually unlocked on. So now I'm thinking maybe what I need to do is just aim right in the middle and wait until he actually makes the turn, like wait a couple, like waste maybe like 2 seconds or something. And that would guarantee that the rocket is just like following straight behind him rather than trying to like come in at an angle.
Now that I'm in charge.
Okay, not losing too much time here actually. That was pretty good.
Yosef has a good idea where Sergei is hiding, but I don't have a fix on his exact position.
I'll find him, don't worry.
I wonder if Yosef was planning this from the start.
That's my guess. Must have killed him working for an idiot like Sergei.
Jen, the North Koreans are attacking Yongbyon. You'd better get back there. If I alert Allied Command, they'll flatten the whole city. You'll have to deal with this on your own.
I always do.
I still haven't figured out the best way to make the U-turn there, where I like maintain the most momentum, but also take the quickest path. Is he actually gonna fall off? Oh, it's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. I didn't have to jump onto the stupid tank. If we get good Humvee RNG, this will probably be a gold. And we did not. We got decent Humvee RNG. Not gonna complain about this. Honestly, I should probably just take the press truck when it comes down to it. Wait, why am I not taking the press truck? I feel like the press truck would be fair. I don't know, it's hard to say. The press truck might have been faster than this Humvee, but I think the Humvee in like the good RNG spot is probably faster than the press truck.
Take cover! Crap! Good to see you, Mark. Good news, you're clear. This is the big show, soldier. There's only one thing between us and total victory in this theater, and that...
Nice. Still a gold.
You'll be spearheading the assault with a platoon of Garrett's tanks. Although you don't have to stick with them, heavy armor is always an asset.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm on my
Satellite
way.
photos show a large concentration of AA near the prison, so use caution. The Allies have made all their airstrikes available to
Special
you.
delivery.
You don't need to be shy about using them here. helicopters. They'll tear through the tanks.
Major Quan Lee, AKA the and Director of General Song's Intelligence Program, was killed yesterday after
No, I didn't get a speed burst. Bummer.
almost a full day of combat. His death places General Song firmly within the Allied
Ooh,
front.
tank. We're gonna go this way. Just because there's a... Oh, wow, I just, like, destroyed that barrel. The barrels don't do anything to this compared to the Jaju. Ooh, that was close. Almost ran myself over. Nice little rebound there. Prison's kid.
I could not stop you. I tried.
Sorry guys, I have not been keeping up with chat at all. I really don't know if anybody's said anything interesting during Spades at all. So I've got good news here. I think even if I miss the spawn kill, I should have enough time to get a record. So the pressure is kind of off. Like, I'm pretty sure it would take like a minute 15 extra to go get Song with the Bradley, assuming the Bradley doesn't get blown up.
Hang in there, President. I'm calling an evac chopper for you.
Go now.
The Allies questioned President Kim. He gave them the abort codes for the nukes and General Song's location. I've sent the codes to your PDA and marked Song's location on your radar. Your SNS signal's being jammed. He's launched the missiles! You've only got one chance now. That code Kim gave us can still disable the war. No, you've destroyed the computer. There's no way to stop the missiles now. Stay focused. An AN extraction team is on its way for Kim. Now go get Song.
Like a boss. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A little slow on verifying Song, but that's alright.
Colonel Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this.
Oh man. 2 records in a row, baby. Fail compilation? What fail compilation? Oh, that's great. Oh man.
It's just awful.
Wow. That's so swag, dude. 2 in a row. All right, let's do a recap, and I'll start the game up, and we'll check the stats just to be sure. But checking the stats in this category is not mandatory for submission, just because it's pretty darn obvious if you get into a helicopter or not. But I like to do it anyway. I usually like to just kind of look at how long I actually drove in each of the vehicles and stuff like that. No, I think, okay, for sure though, I'm probably going to run the category at least one more time, just to see if I can get 3 in a row. Like, how sick would a hat trick be, right? Anyway, so it started off pretty good. Anti-up was good. I lost like 3 seconds off of gold because I crashed the Humvee, I think, on the drive to the HQ. Is that right? Or no, that wasn't it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I had a minor time loss there. ATRNG was really good. Stem the Tide was terrible. The South Korean guy blew up the North Korean Jeep that I was going to use to get from checkpoint to checkpoint. I mean, otherwise it was fine. Like, I did fine at each of the checkpoints, and I would have saved time if that Jeep hadn't gotten blown up, you know, in theory, assuming everything else. All things equal, I would have saved time. All right, in-game time is 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 49 seconds. 1 save, which was at the very end there, 0 deaths, 5 retries. Interestingly, that is less than... I had 6 retries in my run yesterday. How do you figure that? Because I actually got an additional warp this time that I didn't get last time. Does it count, like, when you die and you medivac, if you're not in a contract, does it count that as a retry? I don't think so. Anyway, 5 retries. They're all intentional. They're all warps. But, and then less than 75,000 meters traveled. That's actually a big cut. That's like 4,000 meters less, or fewer, 4,000? No, less than I traveled during the run yesterday. So... Alright, let's go ahead and continue here. Alright, see you, Prenup. Thanks for, hey, you're here for a record, Prenup. You're not cursed. I know you've been here for a couple records recently, but, anyway. Alright. So yeah, Stem the Tide is an easy improvement. Foothold was also bad because, like, the truck kind of got stuck on the building, and then I didn't do the new press truck strat. So because I failed the contract and kind of, because I didn't fail the contract, because I let the contract succeed and then I turned the Mafia hostile, I unlocked a bunch of stuff that I didn't need, including the Jaju, but the Jaju and some other things, and I have to clear all those prompts, and that's a few seconds. Oh, nice, Raider. That's cool. It's the first record you're here for. That's awesome.
Not true.
So those things and a couple other things here and there made that a not so great foothold. Pest control was almost a gold. If I had gotten better Mafia dialogue, I think that would have been a gold. Walking the dog was awesome. That was a really good walking the dog. The only time loss was because I just drove in the wrong direction like a moron at the start. But because of the RNG in that, with like where the Jajus and stuff are going to be on the road, I'm going to just go ahead and say that, like, okay, well, that time loss I had probably contributed to a time save in terms of the good RNG I got as a result. So, not too upset about that. I had a really good jack of clubs. This is a great, like, proof of concept for the new route that it is indeed. Not only is it, like, 20 times more consistent than the old route, but it also can be faster, which is pretty sweet.
I know.
Playing the odds was fine. I kind of goofed up. When I drove up with the Mafia guy and then I got out to kill the South Korean guy, I didn't really position my truck in the right spot, and I think that's why he didn't come over to my Humvee when I honked. I think he was just slightly too far away to hear the horn, to get like called in from the horn. So like during all my testing that didn't happen, and it happened during this run, but had an absolutely clutch save shooting the guy across the road to keep the run alive. So that was awesome. That right there, if that warp had failed, that's a minute and 15 to a minute 25 of time loss of like having to get over to the Mafia HQ. So like that's the time, the time save right there. Anyway. Omerta was okay. I kind of lost the first truck because I got shot by an artillery cannon. So that wasted some time. Getting shot didn't waste time, but I messed up the turn, so that wasted time. And then I had to swap trucks, which wasted time. But otherwise, that was a really clean Omerta. Only lost a few seconds there. This split was really good. And I'm really happy that this is a gold, because I want to break these up. I want to break this up into 2 splits. And it's going to be a lot easier to do knowing that these are both, like... Overall, it was a gold, which means I can just assume both of the splits. Like, if I split it down the middle, those will be golds as well. So I'll probably do that now, like after I'm done doing the recap, just, so I don't forget. Jaju strats, which are now press truck strats. This went really well. The ace of diamonds was like perfect. And then I had a bit of trouble on the way to the Chinese HQ, but nothing crazy. I lost a lot of time during manipulate the data because I lost my truck after getting the codes, and that was due to a mistake from me. And then I also got that RNG back after HQ. There wasn't anything in the area for me to blow up to turn China hostile, so that was kind of unfortunate. Then this one was fine. It took a while for the journalist to get into the Chinese Jeep, and I actually need to practice that contract a little bit. I want to experiment with getting closer to the journalist and to see if I can do that without the turrets all opening fire on me. I know I said during my last run that I think it's I need to stay back for them not to shoot me, but I was watching a different run of mine, or not a run. I was watching, like I was doing like my fail clip cutting, and there was a clip where I did like pick him up really close and nobody shot at me. So I need to just kind of practice that a bit, I think. The Jack of Hearts, I think. Yeah, the Jack of Hearts went overall. It was pretty good. Nothing special. Like I didn't clip through the wall, which saved a few seconds after I jump out of the press truck. I had a bit of a brain fart, and I thought that the spot to load up the hostage was on the opposite side of the Black Hawk. I don't know what that was about. That was just my brain stopped working. But otherwise, that was fine. I can't really complain about that. Long and winding road. Lost a significant amount of time here, but that's the second hardest split, I think, in the whole run. And it can get really chaotic. So the fact that I didn't lose my truck is a big win there, because if you have to like call in a replacement truck, it's quite tricky because there's anti-air everywhere. So it could be really frustrating to do that. And I would say that like that was 10 out of 10 execution and like 3 out of 10 luck. Like I performed really well with what I was given. I didn't actually make any mistakes, I don't think. I just didn't get, the best of luck. Like when I jumped over the fence with the truck and then the truck kind of got like wedged between the guard tower and the mountain. Like, yeah, that's technically my fault because I drove the truck into that spot, but it was, how much of that can you really control? Escort service was bad. I mean, what happened? I didn't get a speed burst after I picked up Yosef. And then the warp failed. So that should be an easy time save. But yeah, I hate it when that happens. It just doesn't make any sense. Like Yosef is you would think Yosef's a contract essential item, just like the Mafia garages during Foothold. So if he dies, you would think the contract should auto fail, but sometimes it doesn't. And it's just so confusing, because like, does that mean that in theory you could kill Yosef during the contract and not fail it, and then just like soft lock the contract? Right? Like it doesn't make any sense that if he's dead, the warp doesn't work. And I think that just has to do with how the warps like actually function, which of course we don't really know exactly how they function, but we have a general idea. Yeah, then this split was not great. This should be a relatively easy time save in future runs. I would say that my current run was like about average, where it wasn't an easy time save, but it was definitely a doable time save. This should be a pretty easy time save. I think trying to think of like the mistakes I made. I forgot to actually verify the third officer, the Mafia officer, before I blew him up with Surgical Strike. And I just got kind of lucky that his body didn't despawn, and I was able to like zoom in the binoculars on his body to identify him. That was pretty lucky. Like if I had turned around, like if I had literally just done a 180-degree spin, his body would have despawned and the contract would have soft locked, because the game will deallocate anything it thinks it doesn't need anymore if you're not facing it. For example, during the Ace contract, like the Ace of Spades, when I was kind of like poking the tank turret in and out of view, so it was like spawning and despawning, it does that too for bodies, but the difference is if a body is deallocated, it is like, well, it's a body, we don't need to keep this, it's garbage basically, right? So we're not going to bring it back. And unfortunately, they didn't think about that when they were making this contract, so you can soft lock the contract pretty easily. Anyway, then after that, everything went pretty well. I had a really slow 3 of spades, and that's the one that's on the plateau that I go up. That was pretty slow, but other than that, it was fine. I lost my Mafia truck that I called in. It like flipped over when I drove off going down the hill from the 4 of spades. That was kind of my fault. It was a little bit of bad luck, but I also drove down further to the left than I normally do, and I kind of hit like a bump on the hill. You can drive down that hill in a way where all 4 wheels are on the ground and you're a lot less likely to flip over, so that was kind of my fault. This was a gold mostly because the Jack actually fell off of the tank. Normally he gets stuck on top of the tank, but he actually fell off this time, and I got good enough Humvee RNG. Like there at least were Humvees at the HQ. So that was a nice gold. And then the Ace contract was really good, only 4 seconds off of gold. My PB, the run I was going against here, it had an amazing Ace of Spades. So I'm pretty happy with 4-second time loss. That was predominantly due to not getting a speed burst with the press truck when I went over the hill near the prison, and then also due to the slow verification of song. I didn't start running immediately after firing my shot. I waited a second or two, and then I also, I think I got like hit by a piece of debris or something, or maybe a grenade or a rocket from the helicopter, something like that, where it kind of interrupted my running toward Song's body. So, but yeah, overall that was a pretty good run. I think I'm like happy to let the category rest. I'm probably gonna do another attempt just to see if I can get like a hat trick of records. But yeah, I'm probably gonna let this one sit for a while. I'm finally got the sub 115, and then we'll see. Hopefully I can get a 100% run in before I have to go on vacation. It's not really even a vacation. I'm just kind of like going home to be with my family for a bit. So hopefully I could do a 100% run before then, and hopefully it will only take one attempt to beat my old 100% record, because it would be a bummer if I had to do if I had to grind for a 100% record. That would be a bummer. So let's check the stats real quick. Oh no, hold on. First, let's go ahead and save, and then reset, and then compare. Let's see what we got here. Okay, the new sum of best is 108.49. So we are about 5 minutes off of like a perfect run, at least for now. And then let me check my stats real quick, and then I'll cut this video off. All right. Favorite vehicle is the MG Technical, of course. I drive the Mafia truck pretty much everywhere. All right, I drove the Chinese Scout 2,000 meters. That's like during Hearts. The TOW Technical is the Mafia truck with the missile launcher. Jaju just a little bit, just for the Western number cards during Diamonds. M3 Bradley, that's during Spades and during the Ace of Spades contract. Press truck has become quite a staple of this run, which I have mixed feelings about. I really like the Jaju. The Jaju is my favorite vehicle in the game, but it's so much easier to drive the press truck, so I'm kind of happy. Like, if the press truck's faster, I'm pretty happy about that, because it's way easier to drive. It flips over way less often. It doesn't like bounce over the bridge when you're driving on the Ace of Diamonds contract. It doesn't get blown up because a pebble hit it. You know, like it's just a lot. It makes the run a lot nicer. So, but even if I find out the Jaju's a tad faster, I'm probably gonna just stick with the press truck, because I think I like using it. It really does make the run easier. The Sungri Scout should have actually been used more, but it got blown up during Stem the Tide. K966 Scout, that's the Korean Humvee, and I drove that during playing the odds. I drove that just a little bit. And then the MG Technical, that's the Mafia truck with the machine gun turret on it. Transport truck, that's during Foothold. The M1 tank is just at the start of the Ace of Spades. You just get out of it right away on foot. And then VIP Sedan is during escort service, and the M1025 is the Allied Humvee, which is used a little bit here, a little bit there. So the second most used vehicle is the TOW Technical. So the two Mafia trucks make up the vast majority of the distance traveled, and then the Allied Humvee follows behind that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. There will be a link to the Mercenaries Discord server in the description if you're interested in joining. And yeah, that about wraps it up. See you later.